Hyundai is finally launching an IPO in India, and are in talks about assembling their own EVs over here instead of the CBUs. So I think that's again very interesting. Hyundai has been here for quite a while, and very successfully sort of captured the Indian market. I think they're the second or the third largest. There's always Maruti is always the first, and there's always a tussle between Tata and Hyundai between the second position in terms of the market share of vehicles sold over here in India. So they've actually, the evolution of Hyundai cars has been amazing to see. If you see in the last 3-4 years how they have evolved with their own design, not just in India but globally. There's some of the cars that they are launching is just super nice, and if they want to launch an IPO in India, I think that's very interesting for like them, because finally talking about assembling over here in India, making the price much cheaper, you will have a lot more models of EVs in India. So I think that essentially is a very interesting angle to for future for essentially for Hyundai in India.
Yeah, so I think what's happening is Hyundai Motor Group is kind of taking advantage of a couple of things. One is the equity markets in India are doing very well, so it's a great way to kind of say, hey, let's do a public listing. I think it also shows the long-term commitment to India. Of course, they've been here for a long time, but I think it shows, hey, we're really here, we're publicly traded. So I think that's the idea. And then the other thing is, like you said, EV assembly. So right now they are doing, so the Hyundai Motor Group is of course Hyundai and Kia. So the Kia is a complete CBU, and the Ioniq 5 right now is assembled as a kit.
Oh, really?
So it's a kit, so CKD, so it's a complete knockdown kit. But I think they want to do pure assembly in India, so even get battery packs. I think there was an announcement where they're working with a very large EV manufacturer. I think Amara Raja, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So there was some tie-up. So then they want to buy battery packs from them. So then they want to bring the cost down and just do, really kind of have a commitment to India. And I think the IPO is kind of part of it. Kind of say, hey, we're here long term. Let's all partake in the growth of this company, and let even shareholders take advantage of the growth of Hyundai in India.
Yeah, honestly, if you look at it, Hyundai essentially got left behind in a way in terms of the EV market. They're doing very well in the ICE market, but in the EV market, if you see, they have only the Kona was there for a while, and now you have maybe the Ioniq. In that part as particular, if you see, there have not been many cars in the right market, like right segment of the market, right? They don't have a 20 lakh car. Ioniq, when it was like the Kona was launched, it was 26-30 lakhs almost, right? And I don't think they're selling that anymore, right? It's gone. And they're only selling the Ioniq 5. So I mean, and again, that's like 45 lakhs. So there's no car essentially like 20 lakh car or mass market car that's out from Hyundai. And even from a Kia angle, it's the EV6 is there. That's the only car that's there. So, but I think that's interesting that they want to assemble, because I think with the import cut down, I mean, that's the easy way out, right?
Yeah,
you can just import the vehicles.
No, and as you had mentioned, the design language of the Hyundai Motor Group of the last 3-4 years has been unbelievable. You got the EV6, you've got the EV9. They're very close to, I think, the third week of May. So coming up in 2 weeks, they're going to launch the EV3 and reveal it. So that's the low-cost EV, and that is, for me, probably a perfect product to assemble here in India. So I think it'll be at that low-end price point. And so there's many. That's of course on the Kia side, but even Hyundai, the new Creta is getting rave reviews. So all of the design language has been just quite amazing.